So the final thing we're going to do here is we're going to build that ceiling plate. This is going to be very simple. It's just going to be a little plate for these chains to kind of merge into and have something to attach them to the ceiling. It's not going to be the focal point of the chandelier, so we're not going to spend much time on it. Let's drop down a sphere, change the primitive type to polygon mesh, change the radius to 0.4, change the uniform scale to 0.23, so we just have something small and manageable. Now drop down a clip node and have it keep primitives below the plane. Put down a polyfill. Have the fill mode be triangles fan and uncheck deform patch so it doesn't move that center point up. And make sure you toggle the patch group. We're going to use that patch group to extrude. So drop down a poly extrude. Set the group to patch. And set it to something around 1.5 or 2. And then down here, check the side group. We're going to extrude these sides out now. So let's put down another extrude. And use the extrude side, and then we'll extrude that out a little bit. So just get a little bit of a lip there. Now let's bevel these edges here so they're not quite so ugly. So we're going to group the edges. So put down a group. Let's call the group name corners. Group type edges. We're going to uncheck base group and then toggle include by edges. And we're going to use these angles. And so we want something right around 90 degrees. Find things that are close to 90-degree angles. So let's do min is 100 or 80 and max is 100. So now it's finding anything that's a sharp angle like that. We'll call that group corners. And let's put down a poly bevel. Set it to corners. And don't go too crazy with it. This is a very touchy one. But you can bevel those in a little bit. Something like that. You could add more divisions if you want to make it prettier. Now we're going to move this so, let's see, that didn't get merged last time. Let's connect this, and now to template this, we want this to be shifted up here. So we're going to isolate those top points up here. So let's put down a blast node, and we're going to connect that over to our copy and scale. There we go. And there are only 2 primitives being created here. 2 primitives being created, and primitive number 1 is going to be the second primitive that got created, which is our duplicate. So let's set the group to 1. Group type primitive, delete non-selected. It's not showing, but it's there. I think maybe I just need to launch a new scene view. Oh, I think it's just the template is hiding it. What is going on? 5 points, 1 primitive. Oh, they're there. I just didn't have my point selection on. So now we have those points. We want to isolate those down to just 1 point. So those are all in the same spot. So let's just put down another blast. And we will just grab the first point. That's fine. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use a copy to points. Oops. To move this little base we created up to that point. And we can merge that in. There we go. Visualize that normal there. And now let's just name everything. Let's say bevel corners, group corners, extrude sides, extrude top, fill top, clip half. There we go. And then we'll put that in a box, name it mount plate. I'm not going to worry about promoting any of this to the controls. You're welcome to if there's anything you'd like to, but it's more just there so we have something to look at the rest of the pretty stuff. And then at the end, make sure you have a normal node. So if that's not already there, drop down a normal so that all the normals of everything we built are fixed. And that is our procedural system. Next, we're going to look at how we can package that up.